Hey everyone, welcome in. Today we're diving deep into Cal Newport's book, Deep Work, Rules for Focused Success in a Distracted World, exploring the core ideas and picking out what's most useful for all of us,
Mhm.
trying to navigate this crazy world.
Yeah, I think a lot of people struggle with that these days.
Right, it's tough out there.
Yeah.
So let's start with the basics. What is deep work and why should we care?
Well, think of it like this. Deep work is the opposite of all that shallow, busy work we all do. Emails, meetings, just kind of going through the motions.
Yeah, see where you're going with this.
Right.
Mm.
Deep work is about focused, uninterrupted, hardcore concentration on something that's actually difficult.
So it's not just about working hard, it's about working smart too.
Exactly. Newport says it's like a superpower. When you can really focus deeply, you get way more done in less time, you produce higher quality work, and it's actually more fulfilling.
So it's not just about churning out more stuff, it's about doing meaningful work.
Absolutely. It's about feeling that sense of accomplishment, of really creating something valuable.
Okay, I'm sold. But how do we actually do this? Like, how do we escape the constant distractions and actually achieve deep work?
That's the million-dollar question, right?
Yeah.
Newport has some pretty specific strategies. The first one is pretty straightforward. Minimize distractions.
Easier said than done
It's
sometimes.
true, but you got to start somewhere. Turn off notifications, put your phone on airplane mode, shut down those tabs that aren't essential. Basically, create a distraction-free zone.
I'm already feeling less stressed just thinking about it.
Right. It can be liberating. Another key strategy is time blocking.
Like blocking out time on your calendar for deep work.
Precisely. Schedule it in like any other important appointment and treat it with the same level of commitment. No checking emails or social media during that time.
So discipline is a big part of this.
Definitely. But the good news is, it gets easier with practice. The more you do it, the more natural it becomes. Newport also talks about creating rituals to help you get into the zone, like having a specific workspace, a particular drink you have before you start, or a certain type of music you listen to. Anything that signals to your brain it's deep work time.
That makes sense. It's like setting the stage for your brain to get into focus mode.
Exactly. Now, all this sounds great in theory, but let's be real, there are some potential challenges to this deep work philosophy.
Oh, for sure. I mean, my job requires me to be pretty connected and responsive. I can't just disappear for hours on end.
Right, and not every job allows for that kind of autonomy. Some roles are just inherently more reactive and collaborative.
And let's be honest, not everyone has the luxury of controlling their schedule to that extent.
Mm.
Some people have family obligations, caregiving responsibilities, or other commitments that make it harder to just block out huge chunks of time.
Absolutely, that's a really important point. The deep work philosophy isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. It's about understanding the principles and adapting them to your own situation.
So it's more about finding what works for you than rigidly following every single rule.
Exactly. Experiment, find what helps you focus best, and integrate it into your life in a way that's sustainable.
Okay, so if we're going to try and implement some of this, what are the key takeaways we should be aiming for?
Well, first and foremost, remember the benefits. Deep work can help you be more productive, produce higher quality output, and feel more fulfilled in your work.
Those are some pretty compelling reasons.
Right. And the core strategies to keep in mind are reducing distractions, scheduling dedicated focus time, and creating supportive rituals.
Got it. Minimize distractions, schedule focus time, and build those rituals. And be flexible. Adapt it to your own life. So as we wrap up, I want to leave you with this question. Even with all the distractions we face, what's one small step you can take today to carve out a little more focused time for what truly matters to you? It could be as simple as turning off notifications for an hour or setting aside 15 minutes to work on a challenging task without interruptions. Every little bit counts. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time, stay focused.
Take care.